All right.
So what I want to do on the full shot is when I'm going to shot, I'm trying to make sure that I'm fully relaxing my body.
Yep.
Because my feeling is the hands will swing the club. I want to take the hands, I'm going to swing the club head back to a full hinge position. And I want to let my body come with it, as opposed to my body taking it. So I'm just swinging the hands right to a full hinge, right there. I don't really want to go any further. When I start missing shots, I'm trying to get a little distance or something, that's what happens. Or this happens. And they're all because I either start trying to hit it too hard, too far, maybe I'm in between clubs, and I'm not really good. One thing we can spend some time on is hitting partial shots, because that's where I'm no good. So I'll take the 8-iron, even if I know if I nuke it, I'm probably short, because the 7 just feels like a long putt, just the same thing. You see how this ties together, I think. So I'm basically swinging the club back with my hands to here, and then all I want to do is so the club is set, and I want my arms to swing the entire club in front of me, taking my body to me.
Right.
I don't want the body to bring the club. I let that first downward move. If I've got the club hinge, and this is the arms under Manuel's teaching. This part is your arm. That's your forearm, that's your elbow. So he says to swing, you get up here, and what happens is you start those arms, and then the body will come with you. Speed will take you to the finish. It's not as powerful as a leverage swing, but it's 68 years old. I'm okay at 250, okay? So that's my swing. Swing here, I feel that, I feel this, and if I feel that lock, that's part of what I go ahead and try to take that through. That gets the drop in here, that most people want that drop, but I'm just trying to hinge it and hold it. Just hold that as long as I can, because I believe if I stay and get the arms moving, the club moving, you can't hold it. You never can get to here. People can't do that.
Right.
You're going to move. Yeah. So what happens is the longer you can hold it here, the more you're going to hit the club down the line. And that is what I'm trying to accomplish every time.
So I think what's really interesting about what you just explained is that for you, your confidence in your full swing and your ability to hit good shots comes from the hinge and comes from your feel of that. And in your putting stroke, you've incorporated that into your philosophy over the last week or 2 weeks. And it's starting to pay off. You're starting to get more and more comfortable with it. The ideas that are the same for me are, for one, when you get that hinge, you feel like you can really swing at it. 2, you don't have to take it back as far.
Right.
And 3, you're just trying to hold it as long as you can down your target.
That's right.
All 3 of those things apply to your good putt.
From putt all the way through. And that's kind of what when I started doing, then I got thinking back. You know, you full swing.
Yeah.
Under pressure, I'm pretty confident. Oh, I'll hit bad shots, we all do.
Yeah.
And I'll lose something under pressure.
Right.
But I know that if I execute on that stuff in the full swing, the iron's going to hit the green.
Yeah.
And the ball's going to be in the fairway, and that's pretty okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm a whiner, but that's still okay.
You can play those.
And
now
so
that
I need to.
Exactly. Now that you're applying that to your putting, all you're going to do is gain confidence. I mean, the stroke looks great, and
what you're
when
saying,
you do it correctly, what you're thinking about with that back wrinkle in your left hand for a lefty. When you really think about accelerating that backhand toward your target and then holding that on your target line for as long as you possibly can, then you start to hit really confident, good, solid putts.
And that's good rationale.
Yeah, but
that's the confirmation I need. Is not only going in, putts going in is good confirmation, but for somebody like me that has gone the gamut of learning so much about the golf swing, which I somewhat regret because for years I knew nothing and played good.
Yeah.
And the more I knew, the worse I got sometimes.
Right.
But now I've come full circle and realized that I know what's best of what I've learned. And I'm trying to build that into a consistent, do it all the time, trust it. Just because it doesn't work sometimes doesn't mean it's not the right thing.
Right.
And so for putting, I'm trying to find the right thing. I know I have the right thing for me golf swing. For my age, for my ability, for what I want in life, at this point, I don't need to make major changes.
It works for me.
Right. And so I just want to be able to take that and take that to as high a level as I can take it.
Perfect.
And so it's great with the putting. It's good confirmation. I think you're right.